Yeah, get this thing popping. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I'm already in the zone, like auto
They,
zone.
oh shit.
Get in the zone, auto zone.
Well, I'm gonna save that because we've been recording this whole time. So
Oh shit.
Hey, yeah, we in here, man. We
He's
do it a
all
lot,
safe.
you know.
He's all
That's
safe.
the best. That's the best part of having, a good being able to have good dialogue.
Money big booties, cause we can't relate with small, nigga.
9 to 5, got my rap career in shambles. Dealing with my cars like an Xmas, so watch Gambit gamble. Charge it to the game like I'm pimping, bitch. Never cried over spilled milk, I ain't simping, bitch.
all right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sneakers and Up. I am the co-host Dante, and we are coming back at you with again Mr. B. Yo, Dr. B, man, you are going to be a regular guest on this show.
Hey,
Pretty
you
soon,
know,
I'm gonna
I'm
have
just,
to get you a Sneakers and Up face mask.
hey, I'm gonna need one. I feel I'm due. No, I'm just
I mean, you
He done paid his dues.
Yeah,
Right.
I know, right? Yeah, you definitely. When I get the shirts back, I got one with your name on it.
I
Bet.
appreciate that. I'm gonna rock it with honor and pride.
There we go.
Yes.
All right, and then the special guest we got today is Artik Phreeze.
Woo!
Say hi to the people, man. Appreciate you coming in.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all having me, man.
Of
It's
course,
an honor.
of course.
Like Dr. B said, and shout out to him for finessing his way to get his way through Virginia to get a boy up on here. I appreciate that.
There you go. So, real quick, just so that because no one can ever give a background story unlike yourself. So, tell them real quick, just introduce them to you, and then we'll jump into it. And I got some topics that I want to go over with you as well.
All right, that's a bet. Like you said, name Artik Phreeze. I came up with my own moniker because my nickname back in the G in high school when I started writing and rapping and stuff like that was very. It was given to me. I appreciated it, but it was very normal. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted something that kind of fit my personality, and a lot of people might feel like. From back in the day, I used to wear a lot of chains. I was big Cameron fan, big Pharrell fan, big gaudy jewelry,
I feel
big
it.
bracelets,
I feel
stuff like that. So, everybody used to think it was about the jewelry, and it really was about my persona. When people would ask me my opinion on something, or I would just give my general consensus or thesis on something, you know what I'm saying? It comes across very cold, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
what's colder than the Arctic, you know?
Okay.
So, and Phreeze, it became a first name, last name thing for the simple fact that before a track, big Jay-Z inspirations as well. You know what I'm saying? Before Jay-Z would get on the track, Ho, Young, little stuff like that. So I would say Phreeze either before or after I rap because we used to do a lot of mob tracks or posse tracks, posse cuts where it's a bunch of people on the record. And people would be like, which one are you though? So I said, all right, I know how to separate myself and give myself my own identity on record by saying this either before or after I finish rapping, so y'all already know who that person was at the beginning or the end of the rap.
Okay.
But from Virginia, just turned 36, Scorpio gang.
There you go.
Other than that, man, born in Monterey, California, raised a little bit in Nuremberg, Germany. My mom was in the Army, retired Staff Sergeant, Miss Anderson, you dig?
Hoorah, hoorah.
Hoorah. And then we came to Virginia, man, in like 92, 93, and been here ever since.
Okay. There you go. That's what's up. All right. So for everyone watching and listening, so he did say that he was a rapper, but he is so much more. So
Come
much
on, man.
more. So we'll get into that a little bit later, but just to kind of give a little teaser to what we're going to talk about. So from my understanding, you got a show that you're about to start coming out with.
Yeah, yo, I do a little something. It when it strikes me, it's very original. I don't know how to. Dr. B's been coaching me on the sidelines, like, yo, you got to be a little bit more consistent. But I like it when it strikes me and it's natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
no,
I do
feel
these
it.
things called cigar colloquials, and I like to use that word. And I learned that word from watching what was the thing? Joe Budden's in them State of the Culture, and they got a new young lady on there. I forgot her name, but I know she used to be a lawyer. And she had fucked around and said that word, and I said, I gotta look that up. And basically, it means is when you're in conversation with your people, you use your dialogue, your regular. I don't know if you want to say native language or how you talk with your people. And if somebody else was to come along and feel quote unquote offended by something that's said, you shouldn't be offended. It's a colloquial. We're just speaking for it in the sake of conversation. Such as if you're talking about a female and you fuck around and say, oh, this bitch, some. I don't mean it as as she is a bitch. It's just like when black people say nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just for the general sake of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, man, this motherfucker, but you don't mean it in a derogatory way.
Right.
You're just saying this person without saying their name or anything more descriptive to that person. It's just a colloquial for the sake of conversation.
Now I do have to ask, colloquial. Did you know how to spell that? Because I know I would have had to have
Absolutely not. I had to ask
I would have had to ask Siri, ask Google something.
Yeah, but when I heard it, I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to find out what this word means. You know what I'm saying? So I use Siri. It's I believe it's COLLIQUIAL or QUAL, something like that.
That's a fancy word. I like the way that sounds.
Yeah, man. You know, I feel like when you do music or you're in some type of media where you're talking to people, you know, granted, amongst the stuff that you already want to give them that you want to talk about anyway, so to speak, you gotta drop a little something on people to make people think or to go back and look something up. You know, you gotta start, you gotta feed people's brain just a little bit more than the average shit that you really want to get off to them.
Right. No, that's facts. Facts. Big facts. All right. So you got the show coming up. You are, and as you mentioned, it's a cigar, right? A cigar YouTube show. You are a cigar connoisseur.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we'll get into that a lot more later, and then a couple of famous people that you know that I'm actually a big fan of a bunch of them. So we'll talk about a little bit of that as well.
Oh, you talking about the neighborhood heroes?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The ones that made it. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so the first thing that we do, well, I guess second thing after the introduction, but the first thing that we do on Sneakers and Up is we talk about the topic, what you rocking, what you watching. So what you rocking is, what sneakers are you rocking or have you worn lately? I know COVID climate kind of took over the world a little bit. A lot of stuff going on as far as, you know, what people are actually wearing out and about. So what you rocking and then what you watching on like TV, movies and something like that. So special guest, would you like to go first?
Oh, sure, man. Well, what I got on right now, because you know it is wintertime. I got on the breast cancer Timberlands. Now, before that, for my birthday, I had to pull out these bad boys for my birthday.
Here we go.
I had to, man. I had to. A lot. I think it's a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper.
I got them.
Okay.
I had to have these. You know, I'm not one for Adidas, but if it's Nego, if it's Pharrell, I gotta. It's the Midas touch from the Wonder Twins. That's what I call it.
I feel
they the Wonder Twins, man.
I'm not a big Adidas person myself. I just started tapping a little bit, but I'll tell you this though, I do like that color combo.
Yeah, the pink, and the outfit that I put together.
Fire.
Okay.
Mean.
Okay.
Shout out to Ice Cream Troop.
It reminds me of the sneaker itself, and I mean I know this is kind of like a funny thing, but I do like it. But it reminds me of like what is that, Neapolitan ice cream?
Right.
Absolutely. See, and that's what I was going for with my outfit.
Okay. And I see what they did there with ice cream and Neapolitan ice cream. I get it. I see what they did there. I don't know if they did that intentionally or not, but I see it.
No, those are human made.
Yeah, they're human made. So.
Right. Well, but he's associated with the the people.
Yeah, of course, he's associated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
I think from what I understand, what he did with the colorways was basically reminiscent of his first wave of bass that were very popular.
Okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you watching on TV? So you got the Tims and you got the human maids. What are you watching?
Just watched well, this isn't really on TV. It was Dave Chappelle's little special that he actually put on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like interviews, man. I like a lot of interviews. I like documentaries. The last couple of things that I've watched on like Netflix or something like that was actually anything showing the history of hip hop. You know, I forgot the actual show where the guy, he goes around and shows how certain styles of music became popular and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, but the black dude, he kind of, to me, reminiscent of wearing the stuff that Pharrell wears. You know, long plaid shirts and shorts and some sneakers and stuff like that. So I watch a lot of documentaries, interviews, and things like that. Something that I've been really glued to on YouTube is Kevin Samuels. There's a brother that sits in a suit and he does these he gives kind of advice and stuff like that for women who are looking to try and achieve high class men or something of that nature. And he just really be dropping the real on women. You know what I'm saying? It actually is a breath of fresh air when you see so much stuff like Derek Jackson on Instagram and stuff like that, patronizing to the women and stuff like that, really giving guys a bad rap, like everything is our fault. But you know, nobody's fucking perfect walking the planet. You know what I'm saying? So he gives a little bit more breathing room for quote unquote the alpha males out here that really can't catch a break.
Okay.
So
I
really
think I've seen his stories on your IG too.
Yeah, man, that brother gets busy. He don't bite his tongue, and that's why I like him.
I noticed that. Now, I was kind of digging it.
Hey, look, ain't nothing like a dude. Ain't nothing like a brother in the suit, 3-piece.
I was just gonna say, man. I was just gonna say, anybody in a suit. That's why lawyers wear suits, right? Anybody in a suit, you automatically start trusting them.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Galaxy B, man, what you rocking? What you watching?
Man, let me see what I got on, man. I had no shoes in the house at my house, but what I'm rocking right now with this crazy fit are these dope leopard print.
Okay.
They're from a company called Ransom. It's a skate brand.
Okay, a little bit of animal instinct going on. I feel it.
A little killer instinct.
There you go.
You already know. Shout out to
Killer Instinct. What does the host got on though? What you got on, brother?
Earlier today, I was rocking the this morning. It's my day off, man. So when I get a day off, because I wear constructs when Monday through Friday, because it was for work. So I switch multiple times a day. So today I was rocking a pair of Reebok Legacy.
Okay.
I think it's like a tan and green, like a super green colorway. Then I had to go run my first set of errands, so I was rocking the A6 Gore-Tex, the new one that looks almost like a Miami. Like a Miami night colorway. Then around the house earlier, I had to go run some more stuff. I was rocking the LeBron 17 red carpet, the all red joints. And then the top Octobers. Then to top off the night to go with the Saya Collective hoodie.
You fucking with the brother from Devin.
Yes, sir. Yes, heavy. So the Saya Collective, the hoodie, and I actually really like it. No plug. He don't hook me up. I got the membership.
Oh no, the brother. Yes, the brother gets busy.
Yes, he does. And this thing is comfortable. But to go with it, I didn't really have anything else, so I thought I'd bring out the
Ooh, that is very complimentary. Yes,
that's fire. Nice fit, man. That hoodie with those shoes and that New York hat.
You put that together.
I try.
Golf.
I love that hoodie.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That hoodie is fire that you got on too. I really like that hoodie. I really do.
So do I, man. I'm a big fan.
Saya gets busy. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Shout out to Phreeze though,
and he gives back to the youth.
And that hoodie that you're wearing though, Phreeze, I got it too, and I love that hoodie. I swear, I wore it to Japan.
This is a favorite. Yeah, this is a fan favorite.
Yeah, I wore it to Japan, and I got hella pictures of it in Japan on my Instagram. And people love that hoodie. Right when they see me in it, it just attracted to them, and I felt kind of like Majin Buu in that thing, you know?
Yeah, man. This is. I'm not one for pullovers. You already know, Dr. B, but this was the one I was just like, I got to have that one. That's just one I got to have.
Fire.
See, wintertime, man, hoodie season. Pullovers are my go-to. But that's what I was rocking today. I actually just got done watching Jingle Jangle on Netflix.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah,
never heard of it.
It's new. I started watching it yesterday on Thanksgiving with my family, and we didn't get a chance to finish it, so I wanted to finish it. So Jingle Jangle.
Okay.
So I watch a lot of stuff that take me out of reality.
Right.
I feel you. Yes. Because the real world
sucks.
It
sucks.
It's something to bear.
Man.
Right.
So, bro, so that's what we're rocking, what we're watching. So now we're gonna get into some heat. Sleep or Nah. So Heat, Sleep or Nah is kind of just like what it sounds like. So Heat, I'm going to show you a collective of sneakers. Heat is the sneaker is banging. You want it, you read. Sleep is give or take. If someone gave it to you, you wouldn't throw it away. And Nah is get that trash out of here.
Right.
Yeah, kind of like Hennessy. I'd drink it if I didn't buy it. Gotcha.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it. So the first one we're gonna rock with is the Air Jordan 1 High J Bavin. So I don't know if you've seen that one.
Oh yeah, reggaeton.
Yes, sir. But it's the have you seen it? The it's the like the multicolored tie-dye one that
Oh yeah. I seen that thing because I follow this brother Upscale Vandal that's always around J Balvin.
okay.
And I seen it when it was basically a 101.
Okay.
And now that he's releasing it, I was like, oh yeah, that's fire. Yeah, but I seen it before it became a general release or became massive release.
Right.
But yeah, it's fire. I got a pair of Air Jordan 1s and I got some Band 1s. Those are the only 2 Jordan 1s I've owned and ever owned.
Okay. Okay.
So I like Jordan 1s, but I'm not a big fan of Air Force 1s. I haven't had a pair of Air Force 1s since I was in 11th grade. You know what I'm saying? I like shoes that last. Being out here in Virginia, you're getting all different types of weather. My yard turns into a swamp when it rains. So, you know, the Air Force lifespan is not long for me.
Right.
And I wear a size 13. So, you know, I know how I walk. I wear my shoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to walk like I'm not trying to crease them or nothing like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I like shoes that are durable. I like something that's functional to the lifestyle, the weather, the way that I walk, how I walk, the way that I get around. So I like Jordan 1s. I like the J Balvin 1. I would cop it to just stock it, or I would resell it. This is one of the two.
Okay. So that sounds like it would be like a sleep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. I feel it's a sleep. Dr. B, how you feeling, man? J Bavin, Jordan 1.
Man, J Balvin, shout out to him, man. He's doing his thing in the world of music, you know what I mean, and doing it for the Latino culture and the Latin, African, you know what I mean, fusion cultures and stuff, and that's big. So anybody doing stuff that just brings culture together, that's big. Love the shoe, how it looks. Would I buy it and wear it? Surprisingly, no. A lot of people would think this is a Galaxy B type shoe, but I just can't rock with it. It's just a little too tie-dye, a little too psychedelic for me, even for me. So I'd have to say that's a sleep for me. But I think it's a dope shoe and definitely hype worthy and definitely resale worthy for sure.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Yo, the right outfit, you could kill him with it though.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure. For sure.
Something like that, I would go subtle. I mean, me personally, I just do jeans and a white tee.
I knew you were gonna say that. Hold up, I knew you were gonna say a white
tee, man.
I'm so flashy, dog. I got colorful denim, whole jean outfits. I would just do it something stupid. Like when you see me, you would think you're seeing a walking rainbow. Like you would be like,
there you go, man. Make a statement. Every time.
Like I got an outfit, man. It's called the cotton candy outfit. Whole outfit is a jean denim outfit, man. And it fades from red to pink to white to blue to dark blue. And it looked just like Fairgrounds cotton candy on the stick.
Oh, okay.
That's hard.
People be like, yo, you look like cotton candy. I said, yeah, that's what I was going for.
That's dope.
Makes me a little hungry just kind of thinking about it.
Sweet tooth.
But for me, these ones, again, I also do like what he stands for. What he's kind of coming out and doing his thing. The sneaker though, and I'm a avid Jordan 1 fan. Like I love Jordan 1s. Okay. I think I got like 24 pair. However, these ones, not so much for me.
Okay.
Not so much for me. I think what really kind of kills it for me is the green. I can do all the other colors on there, but the green, and I understand it, so that's why I'm not mad at it. But it just the kind of green just kind of just messes it up for me a little bit.
I like the aesthetic of what they did with the little jagged cuts in it, and it just gives it some type of look.
Yeah, right. I mean, I like it, but it's just not quite for me. So for me, that's also
so basically it's a sleep for everybody.
Yep. Everyone's sleeping.
I think it's a sleep. It should have a nice resale though.
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Oh, you know the resellers. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Especially when it comes to Jordan 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Tay,
right.
before we move on, I think that would go perfect with a Side Collective hoodie. I mean, the right one. Those shoes.
He's got a few of them. He's got a few of them that could go
match
with.
that.
He just came out with the it's the vulture. It's got the V, but it's like it almost reminds me of like the Eviso jean jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he's got the V's all over, but in all different colors. That would go with that perfect.
Oh, damn, that sounds, yeah, I know exactly what Evisu jacket you talking about.
Yeah,
too.
the one that's got the all the like patches.
Yeah, you took it back with that one. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember
Red
that.
Monkey. Nah, I mean.
Yeah. And Gino Green Global.
Gino Green Global.
Yeah, that'll take it
wow.
back.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Gino.
I might not have bought everything, but we was paying attention.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Gino Green Global.
If we're gonna take it back, man, don't forget about Iceberg.
Yep.
You can't. That was
Iceberg with all the cartoon, with all the cartoon characters.
All the Warner Brothers. Yes, sir.
Hey, if y'all gonna talk about that, you need to mention Mecca, Dada Supreme, Nietzsche, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
All that stuff.
But Nietzsche was my go-to.
Right?
Was my go-to.
You know what I fucked with? Oh, what's my brand, man? Man, what's the name of that shit, man?
Cyber.
And it matched.
What? A-Rix?
Damn, what the fuck was the name of that shit? I know the jeans. I had like 3 pairs of the jeans, and the back pockets were eyes, and then they made a mouth right at the leg where the leg bends at. Paris Nation.
Paris.
That was before they went a little bit more conservative. When they was really like brand new and loud. Oh man, I was killing them with the outfits with the bullets.
That one got me. I don't know that one.
Yo,
that
Paris Nation.
Paris.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Paris.
Oh, Parish.
Yeah,
oh, that one I know. Okay, Parish. I think you said Paris.
Okay.
Parish. Okay. All right. So the next one is the Jordan 9 Photo Blue. Artik, man, how you feeling about them?
I like the look of Jordan 9s, but they are not nice to my feet. Very narrow. It's a very narrow shoe. So I would buy it to resell it, to keep it a buck, or sleep on it at all. Period. Like just not even worry about it.
Okay, I feel it. Galaxy B, man, how you feeling? Jordan 9 Photo Blue.
I'm sleeping on this like I took too much NyQuil. You feel me?
I feel it.
Like
I get it.
I think that they are just overly saturating Jordans, like these type of releases.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking the classic one with the red jump.
The mystique is gone.
Right.
They're making it baby blue. They're just changing that up and then repackaging and reselling it to us. Everyone's getting on the hype because it's a retro J, and they're spending over retail on this shoe that should be at the price it was when it came out. I mean, I'm sorry, this shoe.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a cool shoe. I respect Jordan 9s. I don't wear 9s at all. I'm a pretty much a 1s. I like 5s and 4s a little bit, and then I like 11s, 12s, and 13s. After that, you lost me.
Yeah, I love 13s. 13s is my favorite model.
Yeah, I go 1s, 11s, 12s, and 13s are my favorite. 1s, 11s, 12s, and 13s. But I do respect the shoe. I'm gonna have to say it's a sleep for me. But it's definitely heat if you have the right fit and kind of retro 90s look with it. So
okay.
With a baseball jersey.
Right.
Well, these are a heat for me, and I am definitely copping. I love 9s. I love 9s. They're
I like looking at them.
Yeah, I love 9s. So I had the Space Jam ones that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I had those, but again, those ones I bought in a 10.5, and I need 9.5. So they were just flopping around. Plus,
that's not sexy.
No, it's not. And then even worn, I got $325 for them.
Wow.
So, and I don't pay retail. Well, Galaxy B, I don't pay retail. So that was a big come up. Even I've worn. So these ones I have to have. It's my constellation prize. But I mean, no one really sees the blue anyway.
True. Right. They look almost black.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely want these. And that right there, that's my favorite. Like so much so that I create this for my NBA 2K player. This color.
Wow.
Color combo,
Wow.
Yeah, I create this sneaker not with the blue but with the red typically. But my NBA 2K player got it. Yeah, man, I love this silhouette. I love this color blocking.
Do
All
you
right,
have
so
do you have the Johnny Kilroys?
no.
Yo, oh,
I
those are
lo-
so fly.
I
Oh
love the
my
Jordan
goodness.
9, but it's really hard. Like I don't have very many for the colorways. The colorways kind of
Mm.
kill me sometimes, and it's not the colorway; it's the color blocking.
Mm.
Mm.
So the one I wanted the most was the Knicks one that came out in that same Kilroy kind of section, but it
Mm.
wasn't white. It was like a sail, like sail
Mm.
in blue and orange.
Mm.
Even the blue was off. Like it, so I,
Mm.
but I
I
do
can do
have
that.
the navy one. It's just like that, but it's navy blue instead of black and white.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that one I had. So, but these ones will be mine as well. All
Oh.
right. So the next one is gonna be a three-way collab with New Balance, Atmos, and Staple. So it's the X Racer Pigeon. So I sent
Mm.
you
Mm.
guys a picture of that. So how are we feeling? Artik, how you feeling?
I like the look of it, but New Balance ain't my thing. But I know I got a couple of brothers out here that really love New Balance, and I feel like anything that you throw that pigeon on, it's gonna move. It's gonna move automatically.
I'm a fan of New
It's just
Balance.
something about Staple that just sticks out, and you got to jump on it.
That's true.
Mm.
That's
So
true.
a sleeper for me, but I would definitely pass the information on to some people I know that would like it.
There you go. There you go. And that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for in the sneaker
Yeah, you got
community.
to share the knowledge, man.
Yeah, you have to. All right, Galaxy, how you feeling?
I'm definitely gonna call this a sleeper. I respect the construction of the shoe. It's just not my type of shoe. It looks kind of more, I don't know, for a middle schooler, a grade schooler. The
Oh
shoe.
Lord,
I think
damn.
this is more for kids looking shoe. I
Okay.
can't rock this
Yeah.
as an adult. You know,
Okay,
you
fair
could
enough.
definitely throw this on a pile of stuff that I would personally burn, but I think there are some people that might rock this. But you know, what I'm saying? I'll personally
Well, all
douse this
right.
in gasoline. Yeah, I
There
would
you
douse
go.
this in
Tell us
gasoline.
how you
And
really
I would be
feel.
the
I know, man, for real.
right.
Don't hold back. Don't
And
hold
I
back.
would be the one with the lighter, just or the match to throw on that. But
Well,
I
all
think
right.
that there's a community of people who rock these shoes really sick, and I see them on Instagram and stuff. And props to them, the people who like take these type of shoes and make them tight, because it takes a lot, in my opinion, to make this shoe look tight.
Yeah, it's more of a how do you call it? Like an athletic build,
Right.
Yeah.
athletic build type of person.
I
But I
can see
think that
somebody wearing it with some joggers,
Right.
sweatpants outfit.
yeah,
Yeah. See, I mean, that
for
would
what
be
it's
me.
worth, it's a cool shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what it's worth, it's a cool shoe. And I would say I'm changing my answer from a sleep to a nah, but I respect the community of the people who
You
rock
mean
New
it,
Balance.
you mean after lighting it on fire, it wasn't a nah?
Yeah, nah.
God, what would you do with a nah?
I mean, it gets worse. Incineration. I mean, Instagram humiliation. I mean,
Oh
Damn.
man, wow.
and a
A whole
possible
video.
urination. So be careful.
Oh wow. Oh, you gonna R. Kelly this nigga?
Oh,
Man,
give R. Kelly.
damn.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
that whole time I'm sitting there thinking like, "Oh, he don't like these," and you're like, "Oh, it's asleep."
Want
I'm
to
like,
piss on
okay.
you, drip, drip, drip.
Drip, drip. So, well, I mean, after that, how can I say anything but a no? I'm just kidding. I do like the sneaker. I'm a big fan of purple. I love pink. Um, but again, I don't know the model, so I'm gonna have to call this a sleep. I love New Balances, 990s, 997s are my favorite. But I don't know the model, and it's an X Racer, so it's a way more on the sporty side
Mm,
than even I would personally like. And I told you before, I'm a fat lead, man. I'm a fat athlete. So I love that
right.
type of stuff. So, but this one for me, this one I'm gonna have to call it sleep. Even with the pigeon. Even with the pigeon. All right. So Galaxy B, we're gonna start with you on this one, man. Because I might
Easy
need your help.
mafia.
I might need your help on how to even say this. So it's the Yeezy 380 Lemonade,
Yeah.
Lmnte. Did I say that right?
LM.
Lemonade.
Yeah. Lemonade. I don't know on this one. It's whatever you call them. It's kind of like everyone calls Jordan's J Jonas, Jonas J, whatever you want to call it.
It's
Oh,
Kanye. Fuck it.
yeah.
It's Yeezys. I call them Yeezy 380s.
There you
It's
go.
yay.
All
Yeah.
right, so this one, well, at least everyone else is looking, is probably like down here in this type of area. But anyway, so how you feeling? What you think?
I think these are and these look like, are these the reflectives or just the standard color?
Whichever one you want, because there's no flash.
I think that these are asleep. I think a lot of people are gonna like Kanye's and Yeezys or what have you. I do not like the colorway on this one. I have the calcite glows. I have the peppers. And I love the Yeezy 380, the comfort and feel. They're amazing to walk on. They kind of feel platformed a little bit, like elevated in the back, but they're great for like long distance walking, and they look dope when you have the right jeans or like sweats fit or whatever. But this colorway just looks like, I don't know, it looks like a melted chocolate bar and mustard together. I can't rock with it. Like, I just can't.
I was gonna say spicy mustard.
Right, but I can't rock with that.
Yeah. I like spicy mustard.
It's for me.
Me
I know
too.
there's a lot of people who respect it, but it's a sleep. It's a sleep for me. Yeah. Sleep.
Okay. Artik, man.
I just feel like I feel like anything that Kanye does, it's heat, regardless of if it's really hot or not. It's the name. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Kanye. I don't like shoes that are clothy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like structure. I like build on my shoes to where I feel like, they're gonna last. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if those get stepped on, they'll end up basically turn into house slippers after a while. Something that you don't really care about keeping the form to. You'll slide your foot on them just to go to the kitchen and come back upstairs and kick them off. But it's not for me. But I feel like if you are into Ye and you are, to me, it's a youth sneaker, like the younger people, your high schoolers, your people going freshmen into college, that type. Like you feel super young. That is probably your shoe, and you're probably a big ass Kanye fan.
That's fair.
Not for me though. Definitely, it's a nah. It's a nah for me.
Okay.
It's a nah.
So for the Yeezy 380 spicy mustards, these are definitely a nah for me. These are definitely a nah for me. First off, I mean, and it's nothing ever against Ye. I don't hold the person accountable for the sneaker ever. I don't like the Yeezy 380. I don't own a pair, but to me, there's not enough substance of the sneaker in order to justify the price for me.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I mean, like an Ultra Boost is the same thing, but that's why I don't pay no more than like $130 for Ultra Boost. I only buy Ultra Boost on sale.
Right.
So that's kind of the same. That's kind of the same kind of family as far as that goes. So I mean, if these were $130, I might be buying some more Yeezys, especially when you say how comfortable they are. But at that price point and this color, nah, I'm good. That's a nah for me.
Yeah, that shoe look like I don't know what the sports called where the people get on the back of the boat and they be riding the motherfucking shit with the skis, and they be doing all the trippy tricks.
Wakeboarding.
Like
that's what that shoe looks like. It looks like it's specially made for that shit.
Really, I would think
parasailing.
I would think this shoe would be like in the middle of the Midwest when people doing that same thing in mud.
Word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
the
hillbilly from the Midwest.
The what?
The Midwest. Ain't Chicago part of the Midwest?
Not that Midwest.
Right.
Okay. A little bit dirtier. Gotcha.
Yeah, a little bit dirty. A little more dirt, less concrete.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So the next one we got in Artik, we'll go back to you for this one, but is the Jordan 1 black and gold patent leather.
Looks beautiful. I don't want it.
Okay.
I just feel like I got a pair of Blazers that are teal and patent leather. Love them to death. The structure was good. I even with walking in them for the years that I still got them bitches somewhere in over here yonder somewhere. They held up pretty well. You get a little shaky about a shoe that's completely patent leather and worried about how many creases it's gonna get, the wear and tear on it and shit like that. But if it's built correctly, you know what I'm saying, it should last. You shouldn't have to stuff 8 socks in it to keep the form. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice looking shoe, not for me. I'll pass on it.
Okay. Galaxy V, how you feeling?
I think it's definitely a sleep. I'm a big Jordan 1 fan, and I like the patent leather Jordan 1s. They've released the shoe before, so they just kind of like doing it again. Yep. I think it's a fire kick. Back in the day, I really wanted these, and I missed out on them. Now that they're coming back out, I kind of don't want them as much. It's because I'm finding more quality control and getting rare gym shoes. Like certain, and I don't mean gym by GYM, I'm talking about GEM.
Yeah, he said
Some
gym.
rare
Yeah.
gym shoes. Like I'm trying to look for stuff that's more rare. A lot of people aren't on them, or they're just super grails in our eyes. These aren't grail Jordan 1s, you know, like Artik said, having a pair of band ones is the ultimate goal. Any of the black and red, you know, bread ones, those are the staple. That's his first shoe. That's the one that he had all that static about. So, you know, I only like mainly the classic color
shoes
Jordan
that created moments.
Right. You know what I mean? You've seen Jordan do the whole stretched out, you know, Jordan pose in those shoes, and that's why those shoes are super classics. But this is kind of getting a little too fashion with it, with the patent leather. I do like patent leather shoes. I do like patent leather ones and dunks, but these are gonna have to be a sleep. But I do think they're fire.
This is the shoe for somebody who couldn't find the right shoe to wear to prom or to the ring dance. You know, let me throw these on. They look classy, but they're Jordans.
Right. I feel it. So this one for me is an absolute heat cop. I have to have it again. Like just like you said, this you had it back in the day, so did I, and I beat these things to the ground. I did not want to take them off of my feet.
Sheesh.
I want these again. This is pure nostalgia.
Right.
Are they gonna crack?
That sound like love, brother.
It is love. It is love. It's 100% love. These are gonna get creased up the first time I wear them. I do not care. They're gonna get totaled up the first time and scuffed, and I'm gonna scratch them on the brake when I'm getting in the car, and I do not care. Right. These ones are gonna the patent leather is gonna peel.
You're gonna love them.
You're
gonna love them. Rock them until the wheels fall off.
Why not?
And then I'm gonna replace the wheels with a new sole, just so that way I can keep them going.
I understand. Got to keep it moving.
Yeah, man. This one to me is probably the most significant Jordan to me that I've owned, with the exception of the black and red. One. All right, so the next one, and we're gonna get a little crazy with this one because I saw this and I couldn't believe that they were actually gonna release this. But is the Jordan 1 Switch Purple Haze. There's a couple of other colors. This one kind of stood out the most to me, so I grabbed this one. But it's essentially a convertible Jordan 1. The top comes off. Just like I like.
You can drop the top.
You can drop the top. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if anyone caught that. So Artik, we'll start with you.
Oh yeah, I got it. I caught you.
Okay.
I like it because it's different. For me, no. But again, I'm not the biggest Jordan 1 fan. We are. I've already put that claim out there.
Yep.
I like the option of turning it into a convertible. You know, get your what's my man from George and Yeezy. You know, you're missing all the top back here. You got the drop top. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
Your head, if you're balding, you can match your shoe. Shit, god damn it. But
perfect.
I like the aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? It gives it a little to it with the zipper and stuff like that. But not for me.
Okay.
So I'm a pass.
Okay, Dr. B.
I think these are asleep, but I think they're creative. I think they're different and they look dope. I think those are fire. It's a futuristic fire concept that I like. Like, you know, Phreeze was saying construction to a shoe or some type of special feature, and that kind of is like a nice special feature. The colorway,
novelty,
I'm not
like a novelty.
Right, the colorway, I'm not really
dropping that Salt Bay on there. The little
Okay.
But the colorway I'm not too crazy about. If that was a bread or a Chicago colorway, I would like them to have a convertible, you know.
But you
black,
just
red,
complained about the recycling, brother. What we doing?
But listen, the only reason I say that is because I don't have one of those original colorways with the convertible to it. See, that makes it different. That's where it's different, because
it's like getting a Range Rover. Now I gotta have a Range Rover truck.
You do, because hear me out though. There's a reason, and you'll get this in a second, Phreeze, and you totally already understand. But if you're a Jordan 1 collector, right, and you have a whole bunch of Jordan 1s, let's just say the breads. Some people get the bread knitted. Some people get the AJKL. You know, you get all these different bread ones, and they're all a bread 1, but they're different material, different feature to them. So this would be like no different to me. I'd love it in a classic colorway. but with the same cool zip away feature. That's the only reason I would get this shoe. Like it's kind of like I'm on one side of wanting it and one side of not. But yeah,
okay. It's like when I kept bringing in Jordan 13s, my mom was like, "Damn, don't you already got this shoe?" Yeah, but not in this color. This is a different color than another one comes. Look, it's the same shoe. It is the same model. It's not the same colorway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Got you.
Yep. Okay. So for me, for this one, I like the colorway. The other one was a bit more. It was more subtle. It was like just a pale gray and on top of gray. It wasn't nothing crazy. This one I like it because it's different. It's got like the purple. It's got like the light blue. It stands out. What I am interested in, however, is once you take that convertible top off, those are some long ass laces.
Yeah, we here. I was just thinking about when you said that. I was like, yo, I know where he's going.
Yo, I'm gonna have my laces gonna look like dreads.
Right.
Yeah, we got the Jordan 1 month.
One. So we're I mean, but then you got to unlace the whole thing, and that kind of defeats the purpose of having a convertible that you can just take it off and boom, you got a low top. Now you got to unlace it all, put the right laces back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the real old school convertible where you would have to take the windows off and leave them at the cribs or in the garage, and then before it rains, you would have to come back, put the convertible pieces back on the car, and hope that when it rained that you sealed it up right and your car is not the ocean when you get back in it.
Right. Facts. So to me, these are asleep because I do like the potential of them. I love the colorway. Purple is my favorite color. So automatically,
mine too.
Yeah,
my very first color.
Yeah. So for me, these are
royalty.
Yes, sir. Exactly. So for me, I won't call these a heat. I'll call them a sleep. All right. So the next one, and unfortunately, I couldn't help this.
Another goddamn Jordan 1.
Yep. I was just gonna say I couldn't help it, man. I went in and took a look at all the newest sneakers and updated stuff that was coming out, and it's always Jordan 1. So couldn't really help it, but I got a couple other things in there. But so this one is, I don't know why they call it a hyper royal. To me, it's because you're familiar with the turbo greens, right?
Right.
How the turbo greens look exactly like this, but green. So I thought they would have called this a turbo blue, and that's just me. So Jordan 1 turbo blue. Artik, how are you feeling?
Again, I like the look. It's a classic shoe, it's classic silhouette, classic model. Not for me.
Okay, that's fair. Completely fair. Dr. B.
I'm all the way. I don't know if Artik Phreeze is Professor Xavier, but I feel the same way. It's fire. And I'm a 1 lover, but I can't get this one. I can't rock with this. It's not even on my radar. It's not sought after for me. It's a really dope kick, and you could pull some sick fits with this, like with the right jeans and the right tees, especially from the Billionaire Boys Club, Ice Cream, Human Made, Bape, and stuff like that.
This is kind of like that pastel, kind of like light blue, like that they do a lot of.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it, but I just won't cop it. It's not solid enough for me to need to seek after it like some of the other kicks I've been going after. But these are definitely a heat for me. Definitely a heat, but I'm just not grabbing them.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, these are heat, and I will be grabbing these.
Nice.
I love these. I love Jordan 1s though.
Jordan 1.
1s, 3s, 13s, and well, not even 9s, but 1, 3s, and 13s are like my absolute weakness. And even then, I have to grab them all, and then I get them, and I wear them once or twice, and then if I don't like them, I have to wear them in order to know if I like them or not. I got to look down and see them all. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But the cool
you gotta check the fresh. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. The 3s, I've kept every single 3 that I've ever purchased. 1s, because of that resale, if I don't not really 100% sold on it, I sell it and I make my money back.
Right.
And some. So but yeah, I will need these. All right. So the last one, and we're finally getting off the 1s, is a Reebok question, Gridiron, but Philly. The Philadelphia Eagle colorway.
Yeah, I see it now. Yes, definitely.
Okay, so how you feeling, Artik? How you like these? Or do you?
I don't have much green in my wardrobe. I like that shoe. It's not a sleeper, especially if you're a sports fan, a big sports fan. I get it to resell it to somebody else who might need it. But I can't see myself wearing it, even though I love the Question. I feel like the Question is the best Reebok model since the pumps.
Okay.
But it's not for me because I don't have much green in my wardrobe. But I love the Question's build. I love that shoe.
You know what outfit I seen that this would actually go with? The of yours? The shirt you're wearing now?
Right.
Oh,
I thought the
the
same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Little calls, shout out to calls.
There you go.
Shout out.
But okay. So what, you asleep then? Because you don't hate it, but you don't love it.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Okay. Dr. B, man, how you feeling about these?
I would have to say these are definitely a heat. I'm probably not gonna cop them, but those look great for summertime. You could throw those on with some fire.
Come on, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
Spring, summer. Oh man, or whatever. The sun hit them. Hey, spring, summer, or wherever Artik Phreeze is wearing right now, fire.
And I'm just looking at the patent leather or what it might be. It looked like it got a little bit of shine to it too.
Shining.
The shining.
When that, when that sun hit it, it's gonna be different.
That's true. That is true. It's almost like a pearlescent toe.
Yeah. Facts.
So, so I'm looking at these, and I feel the same way about the summer. Now, it's not a good picture, just because I've looked it up, this sneaker up a bunch of times already, because I do want it. I think it's a heat. I don't know if it's a good summertime sneaker though, because the inside, that liner is almost like a fleece.
I thought it was mesh.
No, the liner, like the inside of the
shoe. On the inside,
inside, it's almost like a fleece. It almost feels like a what is that? Is it Sherpa? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, well, it'll definitely be perfect for football season. I tell you,
perfect for Philly.
Definitely for Philly. Facts, right? Big time.
So I mean, that's the only thing I'm on the fence with. So I'm gonna try and cop from Reebok. So in case it is a completely Sherpa line sneaker, I might have to send it back. But I'm a huge fan of like that green.
I do like it too.
Yeah, I won't wear it on my body because it doesn't look right on my skin tone, but I love it on my sneakers.
Yeah. It's a nice looking sneaker. I can't wear it. It's not for me. It's beautiful though.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next topic conversation we have real quick, and if you guys have one, cool, and if you don't, then cool. It took me a while to kind of figure mine out. But is the sleeper of the week. So sleeper of the week is, and it doesn't have to come out this week. It could have came out, I don't know, ever, but it's something that you've noticed this week that really stood out to you, that came out before, whatever the case may be. But so do you have a sneaker that has dropped and you just feel like people just did not give it any hype that you felt it deserved?
Go ahead, Dr. B. I'm doing some research.
Well, the sleeper, I necessarily won't get it for myself or wear it, but I think a lot of people on the East Coast and colder states who rock them and they kind of got slept on are the B-line Billionaire Boys Club Timberlands.
You going there too? Okay.
Yeah, they just
I'm in the same realm, just different footwear.
Right. Yeah. So those just came out today. Timberland did a crossover with Beeline. Beeline is an upline from Billionaire Boys Club, and they dropped all these Tims, and they're like coated in rubber, different colors. Like, the front toe and like the part of the rim of it, kind of like a patent leather 11, is just coated with this thick colored rubber, and they have it in red, green, blue, all the regular, stationary colors.
Is that the one where it looks like waders? Like the bottom of it looks like waders, like rain boot, like mud boots.
Yeah, facts. Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be it. That'd be my sleeper of the week. I wouldn't personally get them to wear them, but I do respect them and think they're a pretty cool constructed shoe or boot.
Okay. Oh, that's a good
all
one.
Right. Yeah. Mine. I'm gonna go with Pharrell, just like Galaxy did, and the yellow human race Adidas Boost sneaker.
Are those going for like retail right now or close to it?
Yeah, more than likely. Let me see if I can flip it. This right here.
Yeah.
Those are fire.
Yeah, they're dope, but it's a little bright. And I know Pharrell's favorite color is yellow. I just know. I feel like it's gonna be a a shoe that somebody bring out in the summertime, and with the right outfit, they gonna murder the scene with it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But right now, the wintertime is a perfect time to buy summer clothes.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
is.
That's what I do.
Everybody stockpiling just to
Yep.
get it ready.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody's slacking, so they're all spending money on the full price winter clothes. I'm out here buying shorts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So my sleeper of the week is it actually just came out today, but I didn't hear anything about it. Nothing. Is the Ronnie Feg Asics Gel Light 3, but I guess it's called the I think it's a Avalanche colorway. It's like a lavender purple,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all monotone. So the entire sneaker is like that lavender purple. I tried for them. I desperately tried for them, and they sold out super quick. But
Wow.
I didn't hear anything about them until this morning.
Damn, that should hurt.
There was no buzz, no nothing. So that's my sleeper of the week. So are you looking at the lavender one? Or are you looking at all of them?
I'm trying to find which one it was. The
Okay.
what were they called?
Ronnie Feg,
Mm-hmm.
A6, Gel Light 3.
Isn't Ronnie Feig's isn't it Fieg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ronnie Feig.
FIEG. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's called like the Avalanche is the colorway, but it's like an all lavender purple, and it was amazing.
Yeah, Ronnie Feig had some collabs with Bape too.
Yep.
Yeah, that dude, he gets busy.
Yes, he does.
I'm seeing so many. I'm seeing a black and peach or black and pink.
Yep. He
That was
showed,
them?
no, that was part of the collection. There was like 30 different colors.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, there weren't many of them, but yeah, this morning it was. I think it was called like the palette.
oh,
collection
wait
or
a
something.
minute. You got to be talking about these. The purple kind of like lavender looking one.
Yep, and that's the whole shoe, right?
Yes, the
Yeah.
entire shoe. Yes,
I'm looking at it
that's
too.
Them.
It's fire.
yeah, that's sexy. Yeah, that's sexy.
As soon as I saw them, I knew that they needed to be mine, and then I
Mm.
missed.
Damn, that ain't bad either. 180 retail, sold out. Kith.
Yep.
Yeah,
I went under my bed. I went under my bed and cried for like 2 minutes.
I believe it. That's a sexy motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
I would wear those, and I don't own a pair of Asics. I would wear those.
Yeah, those. I saw those, and yeah, I had to have them.
Suede too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those are fire.
real sexy. Yeah.
All right. So the first topic, the sneaker topic that we're going to talk about today is, since we got Christmas right around the corner, to either one of you, and this is more toward obviously there's other brands that do it, but Nike was the biggest one and the biggest name to have a Christmas collection. Now, I don't know if you remember, or you can think back to years past, but I sent you the pictures of at least what I saw from this year. Is Christmas collection for any brand, is it still hot? Do you think it's still sought after? Do you care about it?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so I'm going to contemplate on that for a minute, and I'll go over and give my thoughts for it. I think it has potential to be hot. I think they're cycling through the exact same colorways. They haven't retroed any of the releases, with the exception of this year with the Kobe 6 Grinch, which I definitely need. But they've basically been doing the same thing every year, as far as the majority red sneaker and then a little bit of green, a little bit of white, which I understand you can only do so much. But this year, I sent you the MX90, the Blazer, and the Air Force One that actually had like the pattern on it, like a Christmas sweater.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was a small step in the right direction with getting a little creative. Now, in the past, when they first started doing it with like the LeBron 7, the LeBron 8, I thought they were starting to get real creative, really starting to capture the Nike basketball aspect of the Christmas collection. But then they just kind of fell off because they just kept doing the same thing. It was like, oh, next year LeBron, oh yep, another red, white, and green sneaker. Oh, okay, let's do the 10s. Yeah, another red, white, and green sneaker. And these are facts. So if you go and you look them up, they're exactly, I think the 11. So 3 years in a row, they did the exact same color palette on the shoe. The 11 is the first time that when they switched up to LeBron anyway, they had majority green with red. and it had like little snowflakes inside the going through the armorposit. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that there's still potential for it? Do you care about it? I mean, does it even bother you?
Me, it depends. I guess it depends on the person. It depends on how festive you are. You know what I'm saying? I love the Nike Air Max 90. I love that model. I like what they did with it. Again, I don't have green in my wardrobe. It's a nice shoe. You know what I'm saying? I would wear it around Christmas time. That would be the only time that shoe sees the day of light. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it all depends on how festive you are. You know what I'm saying? And shoes to me that are synonymous with a certain time of the year, that's probably the only time you're really going to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? So how much are you really going to get out of that shoe? You know what I'm saying? I'm more into something that's functional. Granted, I got a gang of goddamn sneakers that I ain't even put my feet in yet. You know what I'm saying? But when the time does come for them shoes to come in rotation, I'm really going to wear them, and I'm going to wear them a lot because I got a lot of shirts, I got a lot of outfits, I got a lot of jeans that I can wear with them. This right here, if you don't have that Christmas sweater, it's a wrap.
Right. You're right.
If you're not taking Christmas photos with the family where you actually get to sport them, brand spanking new, fresh out the box, crispy for the picture, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You're not wearing that in fucking Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? You're not wearing that in the springtime. It's a 1-year shoe.
That's true. Do you happen to remember, and this was a while ago, so you may or may not, but when Reebok came out with their, I think it was the, almost like a Christmas Carol where they had the Ghost of Christmas Present, Ghost of Christmas Past, and they had the questions that had like the majority, it had like the light purple on the toe, then it was the dark purple, it had black and red. And then I think the Shacks also, I think those were, I'm trying to jog my memory, but I know the Adidas, they had the Kobe Adidas. And those were the Nightmare Before Christmas. That was like all purple, like satin. And then the sole was a glow in the dark.
Damn, I don't
And
know.
that was a Nightmare Before Christmas. I remember I had to hunt those down to cop those, but they just weren't comfortable for my foot. But stuff like that. See, now stuff like that. Granted, it is again, like you said, a one time of the one season of the year that you can wear those. I actually brought mine out a few times.
I'm looking at the Reeboks, like you said, and just by the colorways, you can get away with wearing those throughout the year. They're not just strictly, yo, it's Christmas time, motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at them right now, and it's like even the questions, the dark purple with the black, you can get away with wearing that all year. You know what I'm saying? The green with the lime green on the pumps, you can get away with wearing that throughout the year.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, and the kamikazes with the red, gray, white, and a little bit of orange or something like that, you can get away with wearing that throughout the year.
Right.
The Nike ones scream Christmas.
Yes.
It's snowflakes, it's reefs, it's red, it's candy stripe, peppermint. It's Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the PG4s that I sent you that have like the velour red?
Yeah, I seen that. That's like the top of the top of those.
Yeah, those are dope. I like those. Those give me Valentine's. Even with that little bit of green, it still gives me rose.
No, that's true. Okay, I can feel that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, I don't like these this Christmas collabo as much as I usually do, and I think it's getting more watered down over the years and kind of cornier. With the snowflake print and stuff, I can't rock with that. But the ones that I can are those Air Max 90s and some of them Blazers and stuff. Because of that forest green, I can rock it with Bape and stuff like that. A bathing ape is perfect for that. It has a lot of green and military green tones to it. So I can rock it with some of bathing ape. But if it's not Bape or Christmas time, these, like Phreeze said, wouldn't even see the light of day for me. I got to have like a certain type of fit. Or these are perfect for St. Patrick's Day, stuff like that. You can rock
right. Yeah.
You got a couple times, so. You know, or when you just want a bowl of Lucky Charms because they're magically delicious.
I mean, I guess they can be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but overall for me, I think there's a lot more untapped potential that they could actually do with the really anything that they do as far as a collection. They talked about it with the N7s as well. The I guess the indigenous people kind of collab that they like to do every year.
Right.
Where they said
Yeah, they
and
Aztec joints was pretty decent.
yeah, but and with the Black History Month.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, so how a lot of people were complaining. It's like, well, I mean, we have more than just that one print. So I mean, I think Nike likes to play it super safe, and they find something that doesn't offend anyone, and then they just run with that until it just gets burnt out.
yeah.
So I like when they get a little creative. So like Reebok, like I said, hit it out of the park. When they started with this, they did a great job with the themes and whatnot, but they just ran the same thing. Now this year, like I said, it for what it is, I like it because they added the sweater print. It's something different. Something different. I mean, Air Force One, you're not going to get very many times out of wearing it anyway. So in the MX 90, it that one will last a while, but again, that one definitely has the that wool in the liner, and so it's wintertime, regardless. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. They have a lot of potential. But this one to me is a small step in the right way, the right direction.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. I still feel like it's if it ain't December, that
No,
shit
you're
probably
right.
ain't coming out the box.
No, 100%. I wouldn't wear these at any other time other than December, but I love Christmas though.
Right.
I love the day. I don't even recognize Thanksgiving besides the food because as soon as we start, everyone starts putting away the Halloween decorations.
All the Christmas
November
stuff come
November
out.
1st, it's Christmas time.
Wow. It is for
I
you.
love Christmas, man. I love the feel and the vibe of Christmas and the all inclusive and just nothing but love. I love that feeling.
Hmm.
Yes,
It's
gotta
such a
agree with you on that.
it's such an opposite though because what is it, October 31st? You have like hate and scary and the devil, and
Yeah, the demonic shit.
and then November 1st, or it's love and peace
Joy
and joy.
to the
Yeah,
world.
man, it's bipolar. All right,
Ah!
so the next one we got, and so now we're gonna kind of break off the sneakers a little bit, but now we're gonna get more into you, all right, and really kind of talk about you and what you're doing. So we talked a little bit about it before about the show that you got coming up. So do you have like a timeline or something like that when people can really start kind of expecting when to kind of to kind of get your first show?
Um, I usually do it probably between Tuesdays or on a Friday or a Saturday. Those are my main days that I go for. I just feel like when I go live, I usually do it on Facebook because I have a bigger following on Facebook than when I go live
Okay.
on Instagram. So Tuesday typically is one of my favorite days. Titty Tuesday. That's why I'm a boob man. I'm gonna just
Okay.
say it.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna just keep. I'm a boob guy. So
That's-
Titty Tuesday is the day that I do my live sometime. But I try to typically talk about stuff that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
like to see how other people think. I like to see how other people problem solve,
Okay.
and I like to have dialogue with people to see what their way of thinking. And sometimes I play devil's advocate. All right, did you look at it this way, or did you think about it this way? So anything that just sparks me that's going on in media, celebrity culture, music, or anything like that. I think one of the last lives I did was about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B's video that they put out and the uproar about it. And I'm just like, dog, we come from an era when we was listening to Two Live Crew, and they was talking about bitches sucking their dick backstage or
Right.
on stage and shaking butt naked on like, and you gonna get enraged about women talking about how they feel. It's really not that serious. If you ask me, the stuff that Uncle Luke and all them was doing was a little bit more racier than what they did.
Right.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree with
Yeah.
that.
So I just typically talk about stuff that's just going on in culture at the time, or
Okay.
something that just sparks me from daily life, or something that goes on at work, or something that might have happened out in the street, and I just want other people's perspective or opinions on it.
Okay. Now, is this something that you do? Like, do you have recordings of this that people can go back and watch, or if they miss it, then they miss it?
No, I keep my lives up because
Okay.
I like to interact with my people. I like bringing people on camera. Sometimes I was restricted. I don't know what Mark Zuckerberg had going on, but I'm glad he released me and allows me to have my people back on my lives and stuff like that. I like to interact with people because waiting on somebody to type, it gets a bit tedious. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You got
right.
to wait for the response, and you don't know if you're really responding to what they're saying, or they get lost in the conversation by replying later. So I leave all my lives up so that people can go back to them and jab back in and give their opinion if they missed the live and things of that nature. But I always leave them up.
Okay. So okay. So now do you I know we talked about it what is it? Colloquial. So what is the actual name?
Colloquial, yeah,
Colloquial. What is the
yes.
actual name of it? Is it you said cigar colloquial?
Yes, I used to call it cigar talk, but somebody took that and ran with it. And I paid attention to, like, my thing is, if you're gonna take the name or use it, I gotta see what you're talking about.
Right.
And the people that took the name and ran with it or whatever, and I'm looking at what they're talking about, they just use it for promo for whatever artist. They're not talking about the cigar they're smoking. They're not really talking about anything interesting other than the person's release or the person's project that they're working on or anything of that nature, or whatever celebrity they have on there might not even really be smoking the cigar. And I'm just like, the whole point of doing a cigar talk or a cigar colloquial is to sit back, relax, and talk about what comes to mind as you are relaxing and smoking a cigar. Because, like, if you go to a cigar lounge and it's a lot of OGs in there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you bump elbows with the most unlikely people that you probably wouldn't even meet on the street. You know what I'm saying? So, being in them circles and being in cigar lounges or cigar bars, you meet some of the most unlikely candidates that would be very candid with talking about some of the same things that you're into, and you wouldn't even think about them being into that because of how they dress or the business that they're in and things like that. It's a very, like, we're all human. We all have common interests somewhere
Right.
within there. So I like to have that dialogue to see where we connect.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. And I like that, man. You find some common ground.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
and I think we need more of that just in society in general. But I mean,
True.
I think that's a great platform to do it on, and especially, I mean, if you're a big cigar aficionado where you love cigars and like to sit back, smoke, relax, why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not? Okay, well, cool. I want to check it out. I don't know if
Yeah,
I have you.
man.
I don't know if I have you on Facebook, but plug your Facebook real quick so that way everyone can follow you.
Uh, it's it's my government name, which is Darion, is Dari. I have an accent mark En, and then, but if you just type in Artik Phreeze, you definitely gonna find me. ArtikPhreeze.
Perfect. Okay. Now everyone can take a look at it. I'll put it in the what is it called? Show notes or summary or something.
Descriptions and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in there as well. Yeah, link it. I'll link you to it. All right.
Appreciate you, Peppin.
Of course, of course. All right. So you got the show, but you also were rapping for a minute. So
Yes, sir.
I know that you said you were in Monterey, you were in Germany. So
Yeah.
I'm really kind of curious to see if there's any. Do you have any? But who are your influences? Do you have any influence? I mean, obviously
Oh
you like music
man.
growing up.
Sheesh, man. My musical spread is
Please say
just
somebody
like,
from Germany. I wouldn't even know. Just make it up. I
no,
just want
I don't. I really don't have. I wish.
like yeah,
But
it was
techno
Gunter.
was real big in Germany. So I like certain techno records. Even in the early '90s, techno was blowing up, and that's when, like I said, I watched a lot of interviews, and some of the songs that were playing in the clubs at the time for our parents or people of their generation that were older than us, you find out, like, even the song like "Everybody Dance Now,"
Mm,
the
yeah.
girl
Okay.
that was in the video wasn't even the girl that was singing on the record.
Right.
Yeah, yo,
Really?
it's a lot of history with them type of records like that have
Hmm.
those little chanty kind of choruses or bridges in them, where they would showcase a certain type of woman that was very attractive and stuff like, and she would lip sync in the video or even lip sync at concerts, and you're not even the person that really put the vocals on the record. because the person on the vocals on the record was probably somebody that was a little overweight, that was not of the beauty European standard for putting them on camera or putting them in the video.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a screw over job for classic records where certain people didn't get their shine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as my influences, man, it varies. LL Cool J. Man, I remember my stepfather playing Eric B. and Rakim, and the one beat that I love to this day still, and he was a DJ, and he had these big ass speakers in the house, man, and all I would hear is, and I remember Microphone Fiend video and every boom boom ka ka boom ka boom boom ka ka. I'm a microphone. That was one of the songs that just like, it's like I didn't know what the fuck I was listening to, but I knew I enjoyed it and I liked it.
Right.
So for real, the first artist that got me to feeling like, oh, I like this, I feel like I might be able to try my hand at some certain skills, believe it or not, was a woman by the name of Shantae Harris, aka Da Brat.
Oh, okay.
I love Da Brat. I love Da Brat. And another tantrum was the album. I loved Funkify. I loved Give It To You. But another tantrum, her second solo album, that was the one that really like did something to me and just made me feel like I could be musically inclined. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I just like people like her, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twista. I like people that can rap fast. I remember when I didn't even give the Migos a chance when they first came out. And I remember I was sitting in my room, yo, and I had the YouTube on the smart TV, and I was just like, one day, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give these dudes a shot. And I just went down the YouTube hole of watching Migos videos, and I was listening to Trappin' Out the House with the Boys on the Wind. And when you listen to so much fast rap music, Do or Die, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twista, Migos really aren't rapping that fast.
Right.
To understand Bone Thugs and Harmony, it takes a level of concentration. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it does.
It definitely does. But if you've listened to them for so long and have come to understand them and even rap along the lyrics, when you start listening to the Migos, you can really hear what they're saying. It's not mumble rap. Them guys was really talking about things that they went through. They're just doing it fast.
Right.
So after that, I got hooked on the Migos. So, you know, I don't like when old school cats or people who are into music don't like to give the newer guys a chance or give them a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I draw inspiration from the new cats. But all my diehards, man, is LL Cool J, Da Brat, Cameron, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac, of course, Biggie, of course, naturally, Virginia, CLIPSE, Pharrell's music. I remember when I was listening to NERD, I didn't know what it was, but I like pop, I like rock and roll. I put it like this: I like good music. If it's good, I'm gonna listen to it. But I'm a beat person, so if the beat isn't really that good, I'm probably gonna miss out on a good song because the production isn't what I like. You know what I'm saying? I've missed out on your lyrical cats like a Lloyd Banks or something that was getting off on a record, but I didn't like the beat.
Ooh,
so I've missed out on crazy. Yeah, I've missed crazy points. Like, oh, you heard this? I was like, yo, I fast forward past. No, you need to listen to this because he was spitting. So, you know, I've grown to appreciate, you know, people like Joe Buttons when he was spitting and stuff like that. Royce the 5'9", of course, your Eminems. Man, I like good music, man. Keep it a buck. I like Ludacris. I even feel like I remember when people were giving Waka Flocka so much flack, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't lyrical. And I'm just like, when in time, you know what I'm saying? There are people who weren't the most lyrical. Biz Markie, I'm trying to think of some other cats. There's other people that weren't really that lyrical. You listen to their music for what the environment is they created it for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't listen to Waka Flocka for lyrics. You listen to Waka Flocka for energy.
Yep.
True.
If you're getting ready
Big
to
facts.
do something illegal, or you're getting ready to get charged up for a basketball game, a football game, anything, getting ready to go out for your night for the club,
You get
you want
your
energy.
adrenaline up. Yeah, get your
Yep.
Yeah,
adrenaline
you
up.
want energy.
Yeah.
You want that Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. You want
What?
that 3-6 Mafia. All that. You want that energy. You're not listening to it for lyrical compatibility.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
You don't smoke a cigar to that.
No, absolutely no.
Yeah.
You jump around and you drink your liquor to that.
Yeah.
You get a little loose to it. You know what
Exactly. Yeah. See,
I'm
true.
saying? I even like Gunplay. Gunplay from Maybach Music, Rick Ross's artist.
Oh, yeah.
Gunplay to me was the lyrical version of Waka Flocka. And when him and Waka Flocka did Rolling, the floodgates open. You play that in the club, it might be a riot like back in the day when you started off with 3-6 Mile. I bet you won't hit a motherfucker. It was that type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm into more independent artists nowadays.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like Pete. It's funny because it's like I like Jim Jones when Jim Jones was rapping off beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I highly celebrate. Congratulations to Ballin'. When you made it, you made it. You know what I'm saying? But once you get oversaturated and over commercialized, I think they lose the hunger a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I fell off from Jim Jones, but I still love him to death. I still think he gets busy. I still think he is the most improved out of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else
that's a
was
good way to put it.
overly.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
He's one of the most improved. He gets a gold star. That brother really stepped his pen up and was really talking his shit.
Yeah.
But cats that I listen to like nowadays, man, it's a brother, two brothers actually, that I used to follow from MySpace in 2009. Amir Obey, that's his government name. He used to go by Fresh Prince. When he had to change that naturally because of Will Smith, even though he spelt it different. He was going by Freshie Does It, and he had signed a deal with Atlantic. That didn't go well. Went independent for a little bit more. Now he's with Def Jam. One of his homeboys, he used to go by Rich Flyer. Now he's going by his government name, which is Ellie Soster. Dope ass cat. Both of them guys are from Brooklyn. Another cat from New Orleans by way of Texas, Perion J. Key. Dope ass dude, man. Like I said, bro, I love Nate Dogg. Perion J. Key embodies that Nate Dogg. Like he can rap, he can spit. But when it comes to that harmonizing and a little bit of singing, he does that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to peep that.
Yeah, Perion J. Key is dope as shit. Yeah, dope ass brother, man. Other than that, man, Don Toliver. That's one guy I fucks with. I fucks with Don Toliver heavy. Big time Don Toliver supporter. Duke Deuce, another guy. He's from Memphis. Lot of energy.
Now
Definitely bringing back that crunk energy.
So now, and this is just for the viewers and myself. So what type of how do I say it? What type of rap or hip hop are they doing? Because we all know that there's Southern rap, there's West Coast rap, there's East Coast rap, there's high energy, there's chill, there's fast. Are these all kind of in one box, or are they all different?
Some of these cats have really bounced all over the place. Like the two cats I mentioned that was from Brooklyn, they started out rapping like they from Brooklyn.
Right.
They can spit. You know what I'm saying? They perfected the slow flow. Kind of your Fabulous, your Mace, that kind of style. And now, because of what Kanye has done, and T-Pain as well, you got to give T-Pain his credit.
I love
the
T-Pain.
Auto-Tune, T-Pain gets busy.
Yes,
but because of the Auto-Tune influx into the industry and what Ye did with 808s and Heartbreaks and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that has become the new kind of genre of this. I call it sing rap or melodic rap.
Yeah.
Right.
Where they've kind of recreated their image to where now that's more of their style that they do, but they still, because they come from the era of really spitters, they still be getting off in certain, but now it's more melodic.
They,
Perion's the same way.
hold on,
What he does is
what
hooks.
was the name of the two dudes? I'm writing them down because that's everything that fits into my favorite categories.
Eli Sostre is ELISOSTRE, and Amir Obey, AMIR OBE.
Okay.
All right, listen up, people. The all the listeners out there. So when we do these interviews and stuff on Sneakers and Up, this is, I mean, y'all just here to have a good time and to learn new things. So am I. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
hey,
man, fact.
yeah, I mean, we do this for fun over here. So we do this. This is for me to learn too. I'm not making no money off of this. This is for me to have fun and learn. So okay, perfect.
I enjoy putting people like, man, I go to work, man, and I play some of this stuff like, dude was like, yo, what's up? What you know about Bryson Tiller? I said, bro, this ain't Bryson. If you ask, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Amir Obey, I feel like if he would have got his shine before Aubrey, it would be no Aubrey.
Really?
I'm that confident in his skill level that if he would have made, and he's worked with him before. He was in the OVO writing camp.
Okay.
The brother gets busy. He has a little bit more of an edge. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple tattoos and things like that. Real pretty boy, but a little edgy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The other brother that I mentioned, Duke Deuce, he's from Memphis, so you know that's high energy. Pimp,
facts.
Memphis stuff. Very 3-6 Mafia inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Perion J. Key is just pimping on wax. On wax, but he can spit. The brother gets busy, man.
Okay.
Other than that, man, I just for R&B, Rick Ross got a lot of artists over there that I just feels like are underutilized. There's a brother named Mass Pike Miles. Listen, man, you go out with your girl, put that on in the whip, and just ride. It's very sexy. The brother can sing, and once again, it started at, even when R. Kelly started doing his thug R&B stuff,
right?
That kind of, a lot of guys wanted to jump into that and make it a lane.
Right.
Mass Pike Miles started off like that. That brother has records with Yo Gotti. And this man is singing R&B about shooting the club up and wild shit like that. But now, you know what I'm saying, it's become a creative process to where, all right, let me revamp my image, revamp my music, and he's doing a little bit more traditional R&B, and the brother can blow. Like, I think he's from Baltimore, Maryland. Brother can sing, yo. Brother can blow.
Okay.
Other than that, man, I got a brother that's from upstate New York. Brother I met. I've done music with him before. I've worked with him for production wise. Brother named Ivory Snow from upstate New York. My brother gets busy.
That name sounds real familiar.
Ivory Snow.
Yeah, that sounds real familiar.
Yeah, that's good to know because my brother he gets busy. I've done I remember one time, man, it was like 2015. We was all in the studio. That man cooked up the beat on the spot. I wrote the hook. My homeboy went in there and did his verse. I did my verse, did the hook. All that shit. We knocked that bitch out in one session.
Wow.
And then within the same year, I think that December, January, we shot the video for the record. It's called Get It How You Live on YouTube. All you gotta do is type in Artik Phreeze. A lot of my videos will pop up, but that one right there, he did the whole production on that. The brother is nice. Skipper the Flipper is slept on too. He started out with the Migos, was on QC. Skipper the Flipper is actually the fourth Migo, believe it or not. He was supposed to be in there. Skipper the Flipper is dope as shit. Red Rum is from Richmond, Virginia. Dope ass artist from out here. Who else, man? The Dream is one of my favorite R&B singers. Slept on. The ultimate writer.
Is he slept on? I mean, because maybe now, but I mean, when he first came out, he was
booming.
I feel like don't nobody give my boy his flowers, yo. I feel the same thing for Neo. Neo has a little bit more celebrity than the Dream, as far as him doing his solo ventures and putting his own music out there. The Dream has done the same thing, and might make a little bump here and there, but for what they do behind the scenes, and then still
Okay.
do into their music, I don't feel like they get enough flowers.
I mean, cause Neo now this is just me. For Neo,
Okay.
I can't say that any one of his albums are great from beginning to end, but I can take 4 out of this one, 5 out of that one, 3 out of that one, and like I just
And make a whole album.
make a greatest hits for me.
Right.
Yeah.
For me,
That's
Yeah.
fair.
you know what I mean?
That's fair.
But the Dream first album,
Fire.
Start to finish.
bruh,
Flawless.
beginning to end. I'm in there, ooh, ooh, and I can't even hit it.
Bruh,
I can't even
feel
hit
you.
it. Just like, ooh,
Yes, sir.
man.
Did you get Sex Tape Volume 1, 2, and 3?
I think I got 1. I don't think
Man,
I don't think I
listen.
stayed on it long enough to be with the 2 and 3.
Man, listen. That man dropped, I think the whole album was like 44 tracks. I didn't skip a damn thing. That's
Really?
hard to do.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
It really is.
You made a 44 track album, no skips.
Yeah, because I know I got into as far as like starting to listen to the beginning of it. Because was that one a release or was that one a mixtape?
Nah, this was an actual album. That was the one where he put out No Rappers Allowed, Forever, Challenger.
Then
And what I
might
like
be-
about the Dream is he samples some of his own music. Like if you listen to Challenger, it's a record called damn, what the hell is the name of that album? Hold up. It's on this album right here, Equestrian.
Yeah.
Okay,
He sampled Equestrian and turned it into Challenger. And I was like, if you don't know his catalog, it'll sound like a brand new record. But if you
Right.
know the catalog, it's like, I'd have heard this before. Just
Yeah.
like one of the what is that? The record? Not Forever, not No Rappers Allowed. Man, he did it. I can look at the video right now. Oh, wait a minute. It was on Foreplay. The
Right.
record is it Foreplay? Is it this one? Yeah, Foreplay. He sampled you're like
Oh, okay.
he sampled that and made a whole nother song out of it. I'm just like, how do you putting money in your own pocket, brother?
Right.
I love it. I love it. I love how you think.
Hey, don't forget he has Love Hate, the album, followed by Love King. And
Yes.
yeah, followed by Love King. And then he has on one of the albums the song Nikki Part 1. And then he has Nikki Part 2.
Yes.
Yeah, Nikki Part
Right.
2, where he picks up a sample pretty much from the other song. He just continues it on
Yeah.
and changes
Yes,
the
yeah. It's like reading a good book or watching a great Star Wars movie. You want to see how the story continues.
Right.
Yes, he
right,
does
right.
that. That's sick. He does do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about all the artists, but now we got to talk about how. And now I mean I'm gonna assume, but I'm just gonna ask it. How did you get on stage with Pusha T, Pharrell, and NERD? No, you went on with Pharrell and NERD.
Pharrell,
But
NERD.
you know Pusha.
No, I have more of a relationship with Gene, No Malice.
Okay.
Like if I feel the need to call that brother right now and we'll talk on the phone for about an hour. He know mama, all that.
Right.
Oh.
But man, let me tell you something, man. This was around the time Seeing Sounds came out.
Okay.
And NERD had did a show at this spot called the National out here. I performed there as well. Dope ass venue. And I was right front and center in stage. And you know, even though they on stage, and if you're an artist and you've been on stage before, you're gonna notice somebody that is wearing your brand, showing appreciation or love to the clothing line and throwing the Star Treks like you. And I'm 6'3". You can't miss me. You're gonna see me, especially if I'm right in front of the stage. And I think from that day to when they did a VCU had a homecoming concert and NERD headlined it. Now, I had my homegirl, shout out to my homegirl, Jasmine Mills, in that picture. I got a big airbrush ice cream t-shirt that she customized and did for me. I mean, she went to work on that thing, man. She put all the bells and whistles on it. She had the ice cream dripping off the shoulder, everything. And my appreciation for that was I had won 2 tickets. So I said, who else better than to get a ticket to that's also an NERD fan that did the shirt for me?
Mhm.
So we both over there, man. We all the way stage right. The stage is front and center. So we over here to the right. I don't know how you couldn't see me, but I don't even the distance for one. You would think with all the lights and all that shit going on that nobody could really look to the side and see what you see. But like I said, I'm 6'3". This is at the time baggy shirts was in, big long shirts that's down to your knees.
Tall tee.
And I mean, she airbrushed that thing from top to bottom. And I mean, it's the color of the regular Cones and Bones logo, the green, the yellow, the pinks, and all that stuff in there. So Family, they was getting ready to do the Spaz record, and Family, Pharrell said, "Yo, we need some soldiers on stage for this one." And Family looked right over, and I'm jumping up and down. Family said, "Yo, I think he gonna go." No, Pharrell had looked at me, and Family had tapped. He said, "I think he gonna go hard right there." Told me, "Come up there, man." I booked it down the damn steps trying to get down there. Dog, the fucking security guard was like, hey, where you go? I said, man, Family told me to get on stage, man. What the fuck you do? I cussed the security guard out, everything. Because it's like, yo, this is one lifetime opportunity.
Right.
You're not about to stop my shine,
No,
brother.
no.
You're not about to hold this up. And then the security dude happened to turn around and Family said, nah, let him up. Got on stage, man. Let me tell you something. Adrenaline is a real thing.
It is.
I got up there. I was so hyped. Family was like, yo. He tapped me. He's like, yo. I was like, yo. He's like, all right, I got you up here. I said, yeah, man, appreciate you. I dapped him up. And from me watching a previous NERD show when they came to the National, Pharrell had this little shuffle dance that he used to do. And I knew when he was going to load that up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're an artist and you're on stage and you're used to being on stage, you know, some people is up there wilding out, but they play in the background. Right. I'm playing the forefront like I'm with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm here. I'm part of the crew. Even if y'all didn't initiate me, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I see Pharrell charging up for the joint and I face him. And I already know what he about to do because I just watched you at the previous show. So man, we both doing the dance face to face. We both is remarkable. Like I couldn't even pull my camera. I got a video of it on my YouTube channel. I tried to record it. The camera's going crazy. And I feel like if you're nauseated easily or if you have epilepsy, you don't want to watch that. You don't want to watch that camera. You don't want to watch that video. You're gonna throw up. You might spaz out. But man,
that's dope.
The experience was just something crazy. And it's like once the song was over, we got to chill backstage and everything like that. And shout out to my boy Rocco Broadway. He was on the camera. He had a media pass. So he was like, damn, my dog done got up here. So we was in there. We was co-mingling, trying to network and shit like that. And it's like, dog, that shit didn't hit me until I got off the stage, dog. I was sitting there and my hands was like this. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I was just on stage doing Pharrell's dance with Pharrell. This shit is and it's a video of that on YouTube. I don't know who recorded it, but you can't miss my big ass. I'm up there, big long and it's a long sleeve t-shirt too. All the way, you can watch the whole video. Just type in, I think you got to type in like VCU Homecoming NERD concert or something like that, and it'll pop up. But I want to take pictures with it's dope, man. I got to take a picture with Chad Pharrell. You know, the face of the band. He hung in the back because if he come out there, it's gonna be pandemonium. But you know, the more low key people, Family came out there, got a picture with Family, and I've been tight with Family ever since that day. I remember when not NERD, but Pharrell had the liquor Cream, which was spelled with a Q. He did a release party and got out there in Norfolk. And I'll never forget that day, man. It was like I had to work the next day, and the liquor release, it was like on a fucking oddball day, like a Wednesday or a Thursday or some shit like that. And I was like, yo, I sat and I talked to my mom about it, and I was like, yo, I'm about to drive to Norfolk for 2 hours. I'm gonna get in this venue, and I'm gonna meet Pharrell again. Sure enough, I went out there. It's just funny about how everybody in Virginia coexists and with 757 not being nothing but 2 hours away, you know, some of the people that are highly remarked or known out here for doing security or watching the club doors or counting the money, some of those people travel down there to do those venues.
Right.
So the girl that was actually collecting the money at the door, they weren't going to let me in at first because it was supposed to be semi-upscale. And you know me, I showed up, Billionaire Boys Club t-shirt,
Right.
ice cream drip shorts with the purple glitter, ice creams on my feet. I think I had a BBC hat on, and they was like, oh, they're not gonna let you in with those sneakers. I'm like, how is this Pharrell's event and I'm not gonna get in with Pharrell shit on? Like, come on.
Right.
So the girl at the door was like, hold on, let me talk to some people. Talk to them. She said, you good. I don't know who the fuck she talked to, but God bless her.
Right.
But I knew her from the clubs up here in Richmond, and from her, you know, and she know I did music and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, I don't know. It's not even really about being nice to people. It's just being cordial and being complimentary and you know, being an upstanding person, you know,
Right.
carrying yourself with morals, values, principles, dignity, having accountability, you know, it gets you a little bit far. It gets you into places that you really want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to that person often unless I'm going to the club. And even when I do go to the club, I make it a general interest to, you know, have small talk with them about random stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To show that, you know, I'm not just using you for access. You know, I actually see you on a daily basis. If you're not looking like you're having a good day, I want to know what's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that I can tell you,
just being a good human.
man, that's something
being
you
a good human.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because
most people, I've seen memes from back in the day to even knowing security guards that know when they get certain phone calls, if you only call them for that, they cutting their phone off when it's club time. You're going to have to figure out how to get it on your own. But if you check in when the club is not open on a fucking Wednesday, hey man, just calling to check on you, see how you doing, man. You doing good, man. We need to go hang out, have a drink or two at the bar on me. You know what I'm saying? There's a little small shit like that make people feel appreciated, and they really don't have a problem doing the things that they do to help you get access to the things you want to get access to.
Right.
You know, I think they call it public relations.
Right,
you know. So, you know.
True, technically, yeah.
Yeah, little stuff like that got me in the door of the liquor release party. And it's like, family remember seeing me and remember from getting me on the stage. Like, oh, what's up, Phreeze? I'm like, holy shit, motherfucker know my name. Oh, man, this is crazy. So I'm up in there, you know, everybody in Pharrell's crew, of course, has on BBC and ice cream.
Right.
I'm dripped out. Man, Pharrell makes he's passing out little cups of the liquor and stuff like that, and then he does a little walk around. And I know you're going to circle back around to the front of the stage. So I said, everybody else following you, I'm going to go to the stage. I go to the stage. Pharrell comes back. His security block off the stage so nobody can get up there. I look like I'm with the crew. I got on BBC ice cream, everything. Right? And that's how I got my most candid picture with Pharrell. I'll never forget that moment. Oh man, I just so thankful that Pharrell is a cool people, because you know they tell you not to meet your heroes because they might disappoint you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to meet that man and he still be as cool as the same energy that he gives off when he's in videos or in interviews or doing a photo shoot or something like that, you just look at Pharrell and like, yo, that nigga cool as shit. Yep. And to meet him and he really be cool as shit, chef kiss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy though, Phreeze, is my story of meeting Pharrell is very similar. You know, in 2008, I went to a show and I was sitting there front row and I had my own clothing brand, Rich Kid Academy, on, and I had on the ice cream kicks and stuff, and had to bring the bright pink Oakland A's hat on, and I'm sitting there front row. And then he starts going, "You can't be me. I'm a rock star." He looks and points at me. They clear the way. He walks over to me. And he reaches his hand out. It was like a movie, and pulls me up on stage. And I look like the fourth member in NERD. We did the whole rest of the set together. They did Spaz, Rocks, like all these songs. I was like the fourth member. I kid you not. People have this on video on YouTube. It was crazy.
Yes, bro.
After that backstage, I got pictures with them and stuff. And then the next show they came to, I was there. right near up in the front, pulled me back up on stage. And then after that, they knew me. I like every show I was there. They had media passes for me and everything. Shout out to Star Trek. Shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Chad, Family, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Mike May, that was his drummer from the NERD. He's still my boy, Mike May. Shout out to him. Everybody, man. Pharrell and Star Trek are some real people, man. And that story you just said, I had a very similar one. You know, Tay, I'm sure in another episode we'll go deeper into it. But yeah, you know, that energy.
I feel like me and B lived parallel lives on different coasts. Yo, that shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yo, that was a dope experience. And that's how I got, like I said, I got my most candid picture with him. And I tapped him. I said, yo, P, I get a flick. He was like, yeah, come on. I had my digital camera. I had that junk set and everything. I threw the Star Trek up. He pointed at me, took the picture, and I will never forget. I dapped him up. I said, yo, I appreciate you. I said, next time you're going to come looking for me. He said, yeah, that's dope. Now, my story about Gene. I used to always be on Twitter heavy, you know, big CLIPSE supporter, all the time, big Star Trek supporter, rah, rah, rah. I'm from Virginia. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Right. So somebody had did a venue out here at this club called Have a Nice Day Cafe in Shockoe Bottom in Richmond. And I think what they did was used Gene's celebrity to try and garner an audience to come in, but they were doing their mixtape party. So he was just there on some, like a walkthrough.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there, I'm in the club the whole time. Oh, yo, no, Mal. Well, at the time, Malice. Yo, Malice, da-da-da-da-da. I'm just shooting the shit with him. He was like, yeah, I'm writing a book. So I'm just talking to him in the club, and I know he's probably like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? He keeps talking to me. Like, he is bugging, like he's bugging the shit out of me. He had the big re-up junk on, the all yellow diamonds. And I'm just up in there. So the whole time, I'm just sitting there here shooting the shit with him. Got a flick with him. I had the Play Clothes t-shirt on at the time. That's when that shit was brand spanking new. And he's like, yo, I thank you for the support, man. Da, da, da. I said, all right. So night coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? So I get ready to bounce out. I said, he was like, yo, you getting ready to bounce? I was like, yeah, man. Nice meeting you, man. And I dapped him up and I said, yeah, yo. I said, I'll holler at you on Twitter, man, Artik Phreeze. And I let him go. This motherfucker pulled me back in. He said, what you say your name was? I said, Artik Phreeze. He said, from Twitter? Artik Phreeze from Twitter? I said, yeah. Yo, what's up, my nigga? I said, yo.
The whole time you was talking like, to him.
Right.
Yes.
The whole time you was talking to him.
Yeah, and he probably ain't put it together, but once I dropped that Twitter at my name, he clicked it. It clicked. He was like, yo, you good? You need anything? I was like, bruh, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Right. So I was like, I just kept in contact with him on Twitter and stuff like that. You know, I hit him with a DM or hit him with an @ on there. He would respond to me all the time. And when he started doing his book tour and his release, I will always be there to support him. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures with him. My mom always loved him. And I remember one time they did a show out here. I think it was in Roanoke or something like that. And it was in April. And I took my mom out there for the show for her birthday. Wow. Man, and they shouted my mom out. Shout out to Artik Phreeze, Mama Phreeze, we see you. Everybody was in there looking at her. Phreeze. Yo, it was dope, man. So that's how I built my relationship. It's just like social media, it can be good or it can be bad. You know what I'm saying? If you're really genuine and you fuck with people off of the strength of just like, yo, I fuck with you like musically, watching your interviews, I fuck with how you think, your mentality, your morals, your values, your principles. Like, people can sense genuineness. You know what I'm saying? Right. But even in like, my mom used to hang around celebrities. My mom was from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? She used to be around the Temptations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, back then, I think access was a little bit different because it wasn't unlikely to get the phone number and shit like that. But now, you know what I'm saying, even back then, which was like maybe 5 to 10 years ago, definitely 10 years, because I've known Malice for 10 years. But, you know, celebrity is different, you know, and people try to use people or expose them to get something from something, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they're cautious, prehensious, I think that's the word, but hesitant to really try and get to know their supporters or their fans and stuff like that. But it's like, after a couple of encounters and you treat them like regular people, it's like, okay, you don't look at me just because of who I am. You fuck with me because I respect you. You respect me. You treat me like a human. I treat you like a human. You're not. I never, even like I said, bro. When I went to that Pharrell liquor release party, and I understand celebrity is different. I understand people are big fans, and some people have the Michael Jackson effect. But when I seen grown ass men, Pharrell, I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I got love for you. I really support you. I love all of the shit that you do, but I can't be this motherfucker right here.
Right.
This guy that's acting like a stan or acting like he done seen Jesus Christ himself. Nah, bro, this is, I get it. It's the celebrity, it's the glitz, the glamour, but at the end of the day, man, this man is a human just like everybody else. And to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? It's 12 o'clock at night. This man be in the studio. This man probably don't even want to do this shit, but he got money invested in this shit, so it's something he has to do. So it's just like, if you show the willingness to treat people and be understanding of them still being human, even though they're celebrity, it could get you so much different type of access, man. And you could garner so many different type of working relationships or cordial relationships with people that when they come into town, they might DM you, yo, I'm in town, man. I got a couple of extra VIP tickets if you want to slide through, And cool. You make the conscious effort that if they think of you that highly, you show that regard of showing that you're appreciative of them even going out the way to respond to your tweet, respond to your DM, think about you when they come into your side of town. It's just like I said, man, it's just reciprocation. And what was the other thing that I said, man? Just treat people like humans. I understand that they're celebrities, but
what really kind of sticks out to me though is that because you say to treat them like people, but not all celebrities want to be treated like people. The cool celebrities want to be treated like people.
True.
You know what I mean? But there are a bunch out there that don't want to be. So that speaks, high praise to them for being at the stature that they are, but still know how to be a regular, humble person.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is also what I'm fans of. That's the reason why, whenever I would meet celebrities, or have the opportunity to go meet celebrities, so I was in the military, I was on an aircraft carrier. We had Jamie Foxx show up, and a couple other people.
Man, I know that was dope. He is a funny motherfucker.
Right. Well, but see, I didn't. I mean, this was at a time when there wasn't really social media as far as readily available, and I was on the ship in the middle of the ocean. So so I always had the stigma of not wanting to meet celebrities just because of the celebrity persona that they would carry. And it's I don't want to, just like you said, you don't want to meet your heroes. I don't want to meet them because then it's going to ruin it for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
But when you get that opportunity, like you said, to meet the Pharrells and the Malices and they are actual real humble people, that kind of gives me hope. And it's okay, that's somebody who I would like to meet just because they have all that money. They came from the same type of environment that I came from, and they don't let it go to their head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's dope. That's cool. That's
what makes them dope.
Their mama did a good job.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm one of the people, man. I don't know how many people can really say Malice has, while he's transitioned into no malice, you've sat on the phone and this man has prayed with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling him about things. He got his own problems, but he's listening to things that I'm complaining about, or things that I'm uncertain about, or stuff like that. And the brother sits on the phone, asks me how my mom is, calls my mom, had a conversation with my mom, sits on the phone, prays with me and my mom, prayed on the phone with me before. Not too many people can say that if you're not in his circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just certain things like that I just hold near and dear to me for the simple fact that you don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
You didn't have to reach out to little old me. Who the fuck am I?
Right.
So, it's things like that even when I don't hear from him in 6 months to a year, I still understand you're human. You go through things. You got your own agendas and goals and things that you're trying to take care of in your life. I'm not the most important thing in your life. I get it. I would like to talk to you more often just to check on you. But at the end of the day, you got a life just like I got a life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
True.
I'm very understanding of that.
Right.
Mhm.
No,
And
that's
some
cool.
people, when they make that connection, you feel like the celebrity owes you a conversation. Nah, bro, that motherfucker is human just like you. He got shit he dealing with.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
what do they call it? That's oh man, that's what we don't value it ourselves, or like what we don't value ourselves, because all that is reassurance that we need them to check in with us so that we know that we're still relevant to them.
True. Right.
You know what I mean? That's
But my
low self,
thing,
like
yeah, I feel
not
you.
low self esteem, but kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Uh
You get what I'm
can't
trying to
think of
say.
I
Yeah,
got I
it's
got you,
relative
but
to the
it's
time.
like, but the reassurance is when you go somewhere and they do something, like when Malice had an album release party for what was the name of his second album? I think it was Let the Dead Bury the Dead.
Okay.
I went to Virginia Beach. He did that thing at a I think it was a club off the strip out there in the 757. I even took my ex-girlfriend out there at the time to show her like, yo, nah, niggas fuck with me for real. Like I got in the venue, pieced up with him. The man walked right up to me. Yo, what's up, Artik? Da, 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 da. Yo, you good? Oh, met my girlfriend at the time. Hey, how you doing? Jean, da, 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 da. Like we kept it normal, like human. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're this high in my world,
Right.
you're still eye level. We still human.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when you see people out in public and they notice you, that to me is the more reassurance. Like if I was to see Malice now and he would ignore me, it would be like, well, goddamn, nigga, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I
True.
know he wouldn't do that because he's a real person. Same
Right.
thing with Family. When Family does an event or has something going on, I make it my business if I can to make it to that event. And if I can't, I still apologize for not being there just off the strength of I support. So
Right.
if I could be there, I would be there.
Right.
Just like
Right.
man, when I went to something in the water, by the way, whenever COVID is over, brother, both of you motherfuckers, y'all got to come out here for that.
Right.
You got to.
Okay.
That's a definite. We're gonna have a grandiose time. I promise you.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but they had an event, and I don't know if you know who Upscale Vandal is. You gotta do your research on that brother, dope ass guy.
He
But
sounds
he was
familiar.
out. Yeah, he was out here. And then Pusha T's homeboy, Young Money Young, has a club out there, and they was doing a party at that. And I didn't expect to see Family in there. I walked in there, open arms. Yo, Phreeze, what's up, man? I was just like, this shit. And it's like, and it's crazy because it's like, it's like that's what I would expect that you do when I call your name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's more like the genuine happiness or joy you get from seeing me support you or always being around and wanting to congratulate or support whatever y'all got going on. It's not like I'm a celebrity, but it's kind of like they notice me or give me some type of praise for, damn, this motherfucker support everything we do, yo. Anything
And
that we
don't
trying to
ask
do
for
for the
nothing.
state. Yeah, and don't ask for
nothing.
nothing. Don't even
That's the
ask for a
key.
picture half the time. All I
Yeah.
want you to do is recognize me when you see me like a regular
Yeah.
person, man.
Right.
Don't treat me like we don't know each other or we haven't met or we don't know each other for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even when Family go live on Facebook, he be riding his bike down Virginia Beach Boulevard. And I'll pop up in the live. What's up, Phreeze? You coming out here today? I'll be like, man, go ahead. It's just crazy. Like, who can say, yo, Family, or when Malice goes live on Instagram, they shout me out. Like,
Right.
it's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's humbling, actually.
I got something for you. I have a philosophy, and this has been my philosophy ever since I met a slew of celebrities in my music career and gaming career. I'm talking about to the likes that it's just laundry list. But one philosophy I have that I've come up with a long time ago, I have the phrase, I'm a celebrity to the celebrities. I kid you not. Like I've gone places with like, Dr. B, like we waiting for you. And I'm looking at my friends, that same feeling. I'm like, these fools aren't even going into the club without me and y'all with them. And these are like Grammy Award winners. These are like people.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, it's because every celebrity needs someone to look to who has that same realness or a deeper realness than them. That's what it is.
Right.
It's they're used to a calibration of realness that they exude to everyone, right? And everyone
True.
below them vibrates at a level that may not be that radiant or attractive. But here you come, someone who doesn't need Grammys, who doesn't need TV, who doesn't need fame, right? But you have the same star power. That's why they rock with that. They're like, you know what? That is a star to me. And that's why I said I'm the phrase, I'm a celebrity to the celebrities. When they see me, they see a star, baby, because you know I don't idolize them there. I feel I'm them without the promotion.
Yeah, we're on the same level. You got you.
I
And here go the phrase, B. Real recognize real.
off top.
I was just gonna say, man, you know, a lot of these people, like you said, Grammy winners, and they live in a world of fake. So it must be nice to them to see somebody real.
Right.
Facts. I like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's probably refreshing, actually.
Yeah. So before we go, because I want to save some stuff for the next time you get to a free moment, we can get you in here and get you back on the show. Before we end, though, so he sent me, Dr. B sent me over a list of things, and there was one thing I had to call out. And we have to end on a sneaker topic before we're done with the conversation. So you hate Iverson answers.
Yeah,
All of
it's
them?
the ugliest, it's ugly as shit.
Oh.
It looks. You know how the Jordan 14 is supposed to look like a Ferrari?
Right. But it don't.
I know they're
modeled-
supposed to look like the Ferrari.
I feel like the lows really look like the Ferrari car. You
Yeah,
know, when I
okay.
look at my 14 low Royal Blues, I can see, okay, this is where the wheels are. This
Right.
is supposed to be where the door is.
Right.
Okay, the tongue is shaped like this to shape out the windshield.
Right.
The Iverson answer, I don't know what car that might have been modeled after, but it looked like a car.
A
I
Studebaker.
don't like shoes.
Pinto.
Yeah, I don't. I don't like shoes that basically hide the shoelaces, but still give them to you. Either we gonna have them or we not. It's
No,
an ugly
which
ass shoe.
which ones are you talking about? Because I think it was the
The
one
answer fives.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's the one that really did it. But they
that
had the
shoe.
answer 5. The ones kind of concealed the laces a little bit on the ends through the eyelids.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But you know, it's funny though that you say that the 5, because of the Kobe colorway, is probably one of my like top 2 or 3 answers.
Mm.
Because of Kobe.
Because of the Kobe.
Okay.
And this
Are you talking about the old school Kobe, like the Kobe Adidas they used to hide the laces to, the space shoe?
no. The answer 5, but the Kobe colorway, the purple and white.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
So that one to me is probably one of the best answers in my opinion. But I like the color blocking of the original black and white. The rest of them I can really care for. But those two,
I really don't care for the BBC ice cream collab with the Iverson 5. That shit was hideous.
Terrible.
That shit was hideous.
with the 5.
Fucking ugly.
Yeah, with
Yes.
the 5s. They
I
dropped
don't
them
fucking
before the
hideous.
questions.
5.
They dropped them before the questions. They're terrible.
Yes. I remember going to BBC Ice Cream's page and said, of all of the Reebok shoes that you could have had access to, what in the fuck? Who the fuck checked this on the list? Like, yeah, this is the one. Fire that motherfucker.
Facts.
Or give them a
Man.
reprimandment. Write them up. Get them 30 days in the street with no pay. Something. We get this. But when they did the question, I said, finally, you listen to the supporters. It makes sense now. It's going to work. It's going to sell out. I promise you. Because
Right.
the question, without a doubt, aesthetically,
number
is
one.
the better looking Iverson sneaker.
Oh, I think it's the best one, even though it's not his signature, but we all know it's his shoe.
It's the one.
Yeah,
It's
we all
the
know it's
one.
his shoe, even though it's not the
Yes.
signature. Because the Iverson one, which now, okay, so do you not like the answer 1 with the DMX? You don't like those either?
Probably the fuck not. I'm gonna keep it
He
a
said
buck, which I
the
probably
fuck
don't.
not.
Now, Tante, are you talking about the ones that are the black and gold?
Yes.
No. I know exactly what they are.
Those are
And they were
mad
iconic in high school.
comfortable. Those are
Listen,
mad
Which,
comfortable.
and which ones was it again?
The answer 1.
Answer 1s. They're black and gold. They have the DMX technology at the
They got a
bottom.
bunch of colors. To be
Fuck
fair.
no. They could get a pass. They could get a pass because you can get to the laces. They can get a little. I ain't like how they did the patent leather on that shit.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but it's a lot better than the fucking 5. I will say that shit.
Yeah. And but the ones though, the Answer one, and this, like I said, this is the reason why I brought this up, man, because the Answer one, because it's the one, it's like his most iconic one. It's mad comfortable, mad comfortable. But then the 5,
even the Answer 2 looks better than the fucking 5.
Right.
The 5 was a hard pill to swallow.
That's an ugly motherfucker, man. That's like going in the club and seeing all the fine bitches, and then you look at the ugly bitches like, I know this bitch is cock blocking. I know she is. If I come over here to holler at this fine bitch, she goes, she got a man. I know this is gonna be the bitch.
No.
She's my ride home.
Right. Right. I can take you home. Hold up.
Oh man. Okay. So I mean, at least we got that covered a little bit. Like I said, I had to bring it up because I was super curious because I know a bunch of the answers, and you are right for just about all of them, with the exception, I think. And now I do like the 5, but remember, only 2 colorways. But the Answer 1, is like my favorite answer.
The Answer 1 is decent, but I'm gonna put it like this: I would choose the Answer 1 over the 5. I'm looking at the 3. I would definitely choose it over that.
Right.
The 4, the 4 is decent. That's the one with the little zipper and the Velcro. That's deep. That look, but that it's from going. It's like I feel like if you was trying to make Iverson's sneaker the next Jordan, you should go for the aesthetic for on court good looking and off court good looking.
Right.
That's what Tinker and all of them guys did over there at Jordan Brand. They wanted to get you into a shoe or make a model that is like, all right, this is going to look beautiful on court, but we want you to wear this off court too. So even if you like Michael Jordan and you're overweight and you don't have the skills of Michael Jordan, you still want to wear this shoe because it looks good.
Right.
No, you're right.
Some of the shoe it's so performance heavy. You just thinking about the basketball player, and then it's like when you get the shoe out the market, it's like, if you don't play sports, why the fuck would you buy this shoe? It's not going to look good. It doesn't fall well on jeans. None of this. And just think about, this is during the baggy era. You cut the whole fucking shoe is covered for real.
Okay. I had mine crossed up. My bad. I had mine crossed up. Okay, so the Iverson ones with the patent leather, I think those ones are dope. The 2s, how long is it statute of limitations? Before I start getting too far into it, because
it stops now.
let's just say that that sneaker in the all white with the black colorway was the first one that I have acquired without paying for it. So I'll put it that way.
Right.
So, but anyway, so the 3s were whack.
Just say he boosted it.
So the 4s are the ones I was talking about. So that's my bad.
It was gifted.
It was gifted.
Gifted by the gods.
It was a Secret Santa.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In the rougher Dante, the early years.
Yeah, man, way early. But no, so the 5s, you're right. The 5s, I bought a couple of 5s. Those are whack. I tried them. I wanted to try them on. I wanted to test them out. I got them for like half off. No, they're whack. The 5s are whack. The BBC ones, I didn't care for the green ones. The blue ones were okay. I did like the strawberry ones a little bit. Now it's a low bar, so don't judge me too much. It's a low bar,
right? Questions.
No, these are the answers.
Oh, you're talking about the answers.
The answer 5s.
Yeah, no, those answer 5s that dropped. The best thing about those is the box. You can burn the shoe. I'll burn those.
Yeah, it's a dub. It's a dub.
So, but the rest of the answer line, can't do it.
Let's keep it real, Dante. You only like the purple and teal ones because of the purple. Me too, brother. I understand.
No, 100%.
Yes, I have the old motherfucking board flips with that colorway. That's my favorite board flip.
I got them too. I should just pull them out right now, but they're in the living room. I got them.
That goddamn answer though, it's not the board flip. I see what you tried to do, but you didn't execute it right. No, This is not it. This ain't it.
You're right.
Hey, Freeze, did you see it? Hey, I created a meme that says me versus the guy I shouldn't worry about is the original board flip and then the 5. I got that. I'm gonna send it to you. Me versus the guy you shouldn't worry about.
Yeah, I need that.
So
I'm gonna send that one to you. Don't worry, I got that.
So the 1s and the 4s are the only two that I'll actually really mess with. So it's like the
Right.
patent leather one and then the Kobe one, the one that has like the zipper and the Velcro.
Right.
So those two are the only answers that I really mess with. So
Right.
you don't like those ones, or those are okay?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. You said you hate them all.
Yes. Fuck that shoe.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Burn them.
Fair enough. But what's funny though is that I'm making this argument just to make the argument, but all I have are questions as far as Iversons go. That's all I got. I got what,
Right.
3, 6, 12, it's about 17 questions.
Damn. He got 17 questions. Hey, if you
And no answers.
Hey, listen.
I'm getting nowhere in life.
No,
I got all
listen,
these questions and no
I was
answers.
gonna say you got 17 questions. You a little bit off. You're gonna be 50 cent 21 questions in a minute.
Yeah, for real.
Shit.
I'm working on it though. I got a couple on the way, so
Right,
and
you're almost
they
there.
definitely got more coming out.
You're almost there. I just want to sip and twist the lie. Hit stunts in my hey.
45.
45.
Uh-huh.
And guess who was on that song? Nate Dogg.
Yes, he was. Yes, sir.
R.I.P.
Now,
Yes, sir.
rest in peace, the legend Nate Dogg, man.
Yes, man, for real. So many great hits. So many.
I'm gonna show you before we get out of here. Whenever you time us out, I gotta show you this one Grail. I gotta get these signed before I wear them. That's the ultimate stuff for
Signed.
me.
Signed,
I gotta
huh?
get them signed before I wear
Okay.
them.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interview is over. Have a good night, fellas. What okay, before I say that, what color?
Oh, come on, baby. We did the first one. I wanted the black. I really did.
The gray ones are the best ones.
No, he
Come on,
didn't.
player. Come on,
No.
player.
Oh,
And our lace swap. We got everything
Oh
first.
no, with the dirty mossy laces, that's fire.
Is that
Mossy
mink?
fat laces,
those look like mink.
Yeah, something like that.
those are fire.
You know what's crazy though? I mean, obviously, besides the crazy detail and everything else, my favorite part of that sneaker is the suede outsole, the midsole. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah,
Suede
yeah.
midsole. Man,
That was a fire.
you know which ones kind of copy those a little bit? The MX-95 Jordan 4. Have the
Yeah.
suede, have the suede on the midsole too. That's the poor man's, not even close to being a cause.
Listen, man. Cause was at something in the water. I had these on me. They was in the hotel room, but BBC ice cream, they got me. They was releasing a free shirt with your ice cream. You get some ice cream and a free t-shirt. As soon as I left the Adidas area, here go the picture on Instagram, Cause and Pharrell at the Adidas basketball court right in the middle of the beach.
Man.
I could have cried. I said, Cause was right here, and I was right. I said, but I had to have that ice cream t-shirt.
Had to.
I
You
had
better
to.
still have it right now. If you don't, I'll be angry.
Come on, player. It should say something in the water on the left breast. I seen that shit on, somebody had it on at the BET Awards. I said, hey, I got that shit. I got that shit. Yeah,
he got an ice cream too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, listen. I will not put these shoes to ground until I get Cause to sign these somehow, some way. When Cause signs these, that's when I'm gonna put them on the ground.
Okay.
Wow.
Until then, I can do this. They've been nowhere.
Fat Joe moment. There we go. Hey,
Yes, sir. Big time.
I made it.
I'll
I made it. Sneakers and Up made it, man. We had a Fat Joe moment. Sneakers and Up made it. We here. We
Yeah.
are here. We are established with 135 subscribers. I have made it.
Hey,
Bang, bang.
we won't stop till it's a million, homie.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
We got to
Let's
get you
do
that
it.
plaque. We got to get you a YouTube plaque.
Yes,
We gonna
sir.
do it.
And I'm gonna put it up somewhere. I have it floating. It'll be an image right here, floating next to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had
we
that jump
do.
bouncing around like the old Windows logo.
Yeah.
Old Windows screensaver, yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Well, that's all I got for you fellas. I definitely have a lot more stuff that we can use to go over next time, but things change and maybe new stuff will come up. But I'd definitely love to have you back on the show again. I don't necessarily smoke a cigar, but I can get one of the fake ones from the store and I can try and smoke one with you to be on the show one day.
Hey, listen, I can point you in the right direction if you need one for the show next time. But
Right.
greatly appreciate you having me on here. Dr.
course,
B
man.
connecting the dots. I appreciate you too,
Yeah.
brother. You know
Yeah.
how we do. We always build and connect on the levels. You dig?
You dig?
But I had a great time, man. This was dope.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, that's all I go for, just to chop it up, little kind of like a barbershop type conversation. Everybody can just saying whatever you want to say.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out.
Dialogue.
Hey, yo,
There
shout
you
out to the BBC Boys, Spate Boys group on Instagram. We the best, man. You already
Yes,
know.
sir,
man.
man.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for Sneakers and Up. I am Dante. We got Artik Phreeze and we got Galaxy B. Say your peace, fellas, and we are out.
Peace, everyone.
Peace.